Alrighty, guys. So we are here now to do the Beast Handler review, the final video in our solo test series. Woo! My gosh, what a journey! And we're just gonna top it off with a little bit of Beast Handler review action going on. Now, just like I said to you before, it is definitely cluttered. All right, because everything that's in the parentheses is max beast power, and everything that's not in the parentheses is the normal, I guess, minimum version of it, if that makes any sense. So, because there's going to be a lot more to say in this one, I'm just going to start right now and just dive right in. So, let's start base B000 Beast Handler. Got space yellows, group greens, 4 through 16 for $250. And honestly, that's a pretty good efficiency. Not bad at all. Next, 100. Nothing changes. All it does is it adds another $160 to the mix. So, not as efficient, okay? But not bad. Especially before dying. Not bad. Not bad. Before losing a life, yeah, kind of, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It could be worse. Next, 200. We got yellow to zebras, greens to blacks, 4 to 21, and 16 to 31. So this is a massive power spike here. We get plus 17 to 15 rounds, and it's about 3 times more expensive though. But it is kind of more efficient overall. A little bit more efficient on average than the previous tier. So yeah, maybe second tier is the way to go. Maybe they're just the way to go, In terms of max beast power, though, we got Moab ceramics round 40s for double the price. A little bit less efficient. Okay, this is definitely not as efficient, but it's something. But overall, as a T2, that's okay. That's not a bad. That's moderate, I guess, efficiency. 300. Well, we go from zebras to ceramics, blacks to ceramics, but in terms of rounds, it doesn't change anything at all. So because the efficiency is based on rounds, well, the fact that it's more than 3 times more expensive makes it more than 3 times less efficient. Wow. Holy. I swear, an average of like 170 or something like that, ish. That is not good. That is really not good. This T3 is kind of starting to blow the roof with bad efficiencies here. So, you know what? If you want to go for the most efficient strategy with Beast Handlers, go spam second tiers. Because it's not going to get better from here. Trust me. I mean, you can see it right there. It's right in front of your eyes. But, like, it does not get better from here. That is pretty clear. Okay. Yeah. And max beast power, you get Moabs to BFB, ceramics to Moabs. We do get plus 1 to 5 rounds here, from 41 to 45. Oh my gosh, look at the difference. That's 5 times more expensive than the previous one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that efficiency is just, gosh, awful. That's like super monkey bad, Honestly, the Beast Handler is kind of like the Super Monkey. The Super Monkey has high damage, really high price. The Beast Handler is the same way. Kind of the same way. Some of them, yes, some of them, no. Some of them is just high price, low damage. Some of them is high price, high damage. But there's that really high price part as part of the equation here. So, of course, it's going to make the efficiency go way up. Basically, much worse. Fourth tier. Ceramics to Zomgs, ceramics to Moabs. Oh my gosh, only 3 rounds before dying. For 4 times the price. Youch. If the Great White Shark, the third tier, if that wasn't even bad enough, this one really takes it to a whole other level. And what's the average? 630 or something? That's insane. That's insane. That's really bad efficiency. That's like 1.5 out of 5 stars if you had to give a 5-star rating. 1.5 out of 5 stars. That's not good. Wow. And max beast power makes it even worse because it's so BFB to bads, Moab to Zomgs. It does get like 4 to 33 extra rounds, but you have to keep in mind it's also 5 times more expensive. That's really the main drawback with this tower is it's so freaking gosh darn expensive. Wow. All right. So yeah, 1487 and 858. That's like an average efficiency of like 1160. Over 1000. That's one of the worst T4 efficiencies ever, besides Super Monkey. But we gotta move on to the fifth tier, guys. ZOMG's to bad 150, bad 150, bad 120 all across the board. Whether max beast power or minimum beast power, they are the same. So yes, much better. Rounds, yes, much better. Like you can't argue with that. 21 plus 81 to 68 rounds. That's good. What's not good is when you multiply the price by like 7 or 8. Okay, you go from $17,000 to $112,000. Goodness. And so you get an efficiency of like 1,097, which actually is like 2 to 2.5 stars out of 5. You know, it's bad, but not that bad, really. And in terms of max beast power, I mean, it's just blowing off. It's starting to really do bad. Because it only got 2 routes further for $45,000. Yeah. Holy shoot! That's insane. Wow. 45-ish thousand. Something like that. So yeah, its efficiency obviously 1,559. That's not very good. Anybody can tell that's not very good. Now, middle path, we got yellow, yellow, green, green, 4 to 16 for $445. Okay, it's $35 more expensive than the previous year, and it does the exact same thing. So of course it's gonna be a little bit less efficient. Now the 020. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Go from yellows to reds, greens to yellows, which is not great, but okay. But we go from round 4 to round 9, and round 16 to round 21. That's good. So let's see. That makes like plus 5 rounds basically for triple the price. Oh, well, that's actually not good. Haha. Yeah. Not great. Fourth tier. Oh, sorry, I skipped the third tier. Sorry. And the max beast power, hold on. It's Mob Ceramics, around 26 to 40 for $2,700. It's actually it's a teensy tad bit more efficient to go for the max, what is this one? Adasaurus than the normal Adasaurus, which is the opposite for pretty much everything else up here, but in this case, it's good. Third tiers, this is the Velociraptor. Reds to Moabs, yellows to Moabs, plus 3 to 8 rounds for triple the price. Yeah, this is for T3. This is bad efficiency. It's actually even less efficient than the third tier top than the Great White Shark. Gosh darn it. And in terms of max beast power, Moabs to Moabs, so that doesn't change anything. Ceramics to BFBs, interesting. Still, same round 26, but it gets to 62 instead of 40. So it gets an extra 22 rounds for 4 times the price, a little bit more. So, of course, the efficiencies are just like, they're just awful efficiencies, okay? I'm sorry, but these guys are like so incredibly inefficient, it's crazy. They really rival the Super Monkeys, and that for a title of the least efficient tower in BTD 6. That's crazy. Fourth tier. Got Moabs to Moabs, Moabs to BFBs, plus 9 to 5 rounds. That's not good, because this is still, considering this is like almost like about 3.5 times more expensive. It's not worth only 9 to 5. 9 to 5 rounds. So yeah, no, this efficiency is just getting worse. However, it is still better than the top path. It is better than the top. It is cheaper than the top path. That's what makes it better. So in this case, it's starting to actually outcompete the top path in terms of efficiency. Damn, I'm so tired. Alright, anyway, max beast power. We got it's $54,000. Mobs to B80s, BFBs to B80s And then we can let it down right. Oh my goodness! I need to talk properly. Plus 63 to 27 rounds. It dies on round 89. So it's okay. It is less efficient because that's a big boost right there, which is not good. But it is a little bit more efficient here, so better basically, which is lower number. And it does make it much better than the top path, which is good. 600 for a T4 is like maybe kind of average ish, maybe on the lower side, but still kind of in the average. All right, fifth tier, we got bads. Oh, I didn't even realize this. Bad 110, bad 120, bad 130, bad 140. I love it. Now it gets to around 95 for the most part, except before it dies for grouped. Oh my gosh, what am I saying? Max beast power. There we go. I guess it's grouped beasts. That was not what I was gonna say, but you know, whatever, it's okay. It's $114,000 for around 95. That is not very efficient at all. If you have $112,000 to beat round 95, don't go for this. You can do something for half the price that will also totally probably beat round 95. Just I don't know. This is not a good way to do it. And then $154,000 for max beast power. Insane. He does do a little bit better because he gets to around 117, which is better than the Flying Fortress. But unfortunately, his efficiency does not reflect that because he's so inefficient. He's actually even way more inefficient than if you didn't get him max beast powered stuff. So never mind. I thought he was good, but he really is not that good. His price, he's just way too expensive. You could literally get like an entire super mines, okay, instead of the Gigantosaurus, and it's probably gonna do at least just as good as that. All right. Bottom path. So yellow, green, yellow. Oh, 2 rounds before losing a life. Good. For $440. So that's actually not too bad. It's thank you. So yeah, efficiency wise, it's like very comparable to the first tier top half, which is good. Second tier, so we got yellows to pinks, yellows to purples. Okay. Plus 3 to 3 rounds. For 3 times the price. Not good. Less efficient, obviously. Actually, compared to hold on. Compared to others, got 155 and 73.5. Yeah, that is less efficient than both of the others, which is not a good sign at all. Third tier. Oh, sorry. I should also point out the max beast power for the second tier. Moab's 19 to 27 and it costs $2,800. That's not really worth it. It's average what 120-ish, 125. Whereas the average for the non-max thingy is like 115, 110. So, you know, I guess you could say it is a little bit worse, which is not great at all, but it's not that bad. That's what's nice. Third tier, pinks to Moabs, purples to Moabs. Sorry. Alright, plus 10 to 7 rounds for 3 times the price. So we got an efficiency of about 200-ish. That's, for third tier, that's not that great, but it is in the smack in the middle between the 2 beast handlers, the 2 other beast handler paths. So, you know what? It could be worse. And the max beasted Golden Eagle is the third tier. It goes from mobs to BFBs. Mobs to BFBs again. Because it's the same thing for Space and Group. 19 to 45 and 27 to 45. So that's like plus 26 rounds. 26 to 18 rounds. Yeah. I'll be able to do math someday. So Yeah, that's not bad, right? But like the problem is it's 3 times more expensive, so it's actually pretty bad. It is, I think, yeah, it looks like it is definitely less efficient than the others. So sad, so sad. Come on. All right, Giant Condor, do you redeem the bottom path beast landers or not? See, Moabs' OMGs, Moabs' OMGs, same things for 3 times the price. That's why? That's bad. 650, 475. Oh, again, right smack in the middle, in between the two other paths. How very interesting. Okay, now how about max beast power? Got BFB's OMGs, again BFB's OMGs, and then plus 35 rounds. That's around 80, because you can't hit this OMG. And that's what, like 3.5 times the price-ish? A little bit more than that. So 613 efficiency, nah, that's not good. But again, right smack in between the two paths. So at least it's not the least efficient. That he's got that going for him. Now this is the Puakai, the fifth tier. The fifth tier was interesting because it got some zombies to bads, zombies to more bads. It got all the way to around 100, right? For $79,000. So its efficiency is about 790, which, to be honest, is actually much better than both of the others, of both of the other paths. That's at 790 is actually a pretty average score. It's like a 2.5 to 3 stars. Pretty average. I think 3 stars. It's really the average. In terms of max beast power, we got zombies to bad 110, zombies to bad 110 again, and getting an extra 26 rounds to round 106. So for $114,000, that gives him an efficiency of $1,000. A bit over 1,000, 1,075. That's actually more efficient than the other two paths. Again. So yes, if you have to pick a beast handler to go for it, go for the Puakai. Puakai is the most efficient one you'll get out of the others. For some reason. And if you don't get the Puakai, then what I recommend is you get the Megalodon. Assuming you're going big, okay? Then I recommend the Megalodon. The Megalodon outperforms even the Gigantosaurus, not the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Gigantosaurus. So, as much as the Gigantosaurus seems kind of cool and all, honestly, it's not really that good of a solo tower, so don't like save straight up for it if that's the only thing you've got on the field, because you're you're pretty much guaranteed to fail before you get there. Unfortunately, just because of that insanely high price tag. I just don't. It's crazy, Well, there's no need to talk about cross paths because there's no such thing as cross paths. The cross paths just give you a different beast, a second tier of a different one. So, it's the same information there. Now, in terms of efficiency, I'm gonna kind of skim through all the towers and determine whether they're more or less efficient. It's got 11, 1200, 800. All right, less efficient, less efficient, less efficient, less efficient, less efficient. All right, it's less efficient than all the primaries. Okay. Less efficient, less efficient, less efficient, less efficient again. Oh my goodness. Less efficient, less efficient, a bit less efficient, but really not by a lot. Less efficient. I can't really compare with the Monkey Village because I mean, I guess less efficient because 2 of them are more than that, so that's not great, but Oh, the Engineer. Let's see. Wow, it's even less efficient than the Engineer. Gosh darn it. Okay then. I'm not gonna compare it to the Banana Farm because that's just stupid. All right, Magic. We got less efficient than Wizard. Ooh, let's compare. Oh, it is way more efficient than the Super Monkey. Oh, that's crazy. It's kind of average to the. It's actually kind of equal to the Ninja Monkey, which surprisingly. Obviously it's more efficient than the Alchemist, thank goodness. And the Druid's gonna be less efficient than the Druid, because obviously. Um. So only a few towers are are more efficient. Oh my gosh, this tower is less efficient than almost every other one. Okay, except a few. That's bad. Yes, he's much better than Super Monkeys, though. It's not like he's competing with Super Monkeys, but still, that thing is such bad efficiencies. It's crazy. Basically, the main takeaway we could do from this too is if you have plenty of space, okay, hell, do not go for the max beast handlers. They are a lot less efficient. So assuming you have the money to do something else with it that's a little bit smarter, then yeah, don't do it. Just don't do it. All right. Well, that concludes that concludes the entire solo testing series. Wow. Um, thank you for those of you who stuck around during my this journey through the solo testing. I learned a lot. I hope you learned a lot. Next video, we're gonna start doing some paragons. We're gonna start with the Dart Monkey Paragon, and we're gonna test it for the 3 general tiers. With a little bit of trial and error to try and get the tiers right, because I mean, honestly, it's gonna be a little more difficult. I think in terms of recording the information, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just open this up. I'm actually gonna do it right now. There, you guys are gonna see it, okay? Paragon testing. There we go. I officially started the Paragon testing. All right. So this is the transition. We are moving into a new whole testing phase. So if you guys are excited and you have maybe other ideas for testing that I could do on this channel maybe in the future, please leave it in the comment section down below. I will guarantee 100% I will read them and I will consider them. That much is guaranteed. Whether I implement it or not is probably something else, but well, I mean, I probably will implement it. It depends on what the testing is, but I will at least see it and acknowledge it. So if you guys have any ideas, now's the best time to put it in the comment section. If you want to support the channel, through these testing phases, because I don't know, I really don't see that many other YouTubers or others doing this. So if you want to see more content, more good content, because I mean anybody can put out really crappy stuff. Then the best thing to do is just to hit that subscribe button. It also helps you out, because you guys stay notified and you can change them at any point, and you get access to a lot of good stuff once I reach a certain number of subscribers. Hashtag it's 100, for the live streaming and stuff, which is kind of a win for you guys, those of you who like the live streams and stuff. If you guys want to say more about that, I talked a lot about it in my last video where I tested out the Puakai. So yeah, I think I rambled on enough. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you will enjoy the next part of this testing phase. Yeah, I'm excited to go embark on this journey with you guys, because I learned a lot as I'm making these videos too. So, I mean, it's really helpful for me. Hopefully it's really helpful to you. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a really good day.